let's go. What did we do last time? Surprise! Because that's what she said. Don't go ahead and sue me about it. Say, you wouldn't happen to know a good lawyer, would you? So, that about wraps up this portion of the review. Moving on along, what did we have? Followed by cheese. And then straight on into the tsunami. Te. To. Potato. Alright, that's it. You wrapped it up. You did the funkin' review today, and I think it felt good to do, didn't it? That's not the only thing we're gonna do today. Oh no. We got lots more coming at you. So, let's just go jump right on in. Welcome back, everybody. You know what we're gonna do today? I tell ya. Well, check the chart first of all. What did we do last time? Sashisu seso tachitsu te ento. Oh. And that means today we're gonna do nani nune no and ha hi hu he ho ho ho. Brought to you by Santa Claus. Santa Hark, Phelan Claus. Alright, so what do we do? Well, come on in. Start with it. What do we do first? Hey, check it. 1 and a 2. Always check your strokes before you stroke them. 1, 2. Nah, starting things off smooth and easy with your good old easy nah. That's it. Katakana. Hey, feels a little bit easier than hiragana, doesn't it? Ni. I mean, come on, it's just 2 lines. Come on. 1, 2. And this also means the number 2 in Japanese. The kanji for ni looks awfully a lot like the katakana, but we're not going to do that today. Today we're just going to learn the katakana for ni. 1, 2. Boom. Done it. Ni. Hey, this one's shorter than this one now, isn't it? Pay attention to that. 1, 2. Ni. Good job. Nu. All right. What are you gonna do? 1, 2. 1, 2. Nu. Nice and easy. Far easier than the hiragana, isn't it? 1, 2. Hey, remember, keep it sharp and lethal, please. Thank you. That is nu. You gone done it. Uh-oh, maybe possibly the hardest one in the whole set today. I mean, and even this one's not that hard now, is it? 1, 2, a 3, a 4. 1, 2, a 3, a 4, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ne. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ne. You did it. You done it. And the last one. Come on, guys. Come on. If you can't write this, what are you doing with your life? I mean, do we even need to look at this? I mean, I guess you need to look at it to know that it goes in this direction, right? I don't want to see any of this crap. All right, don't let me catch you doing that. It's just a straight on, full on from the top to the bottom. No. That's it. Hey, good old job there. Tammy, do you need to see that again? No, you don't, but I did it for you anyway. Jokes all night brought to you by Valen Hark. Thank you. So, hey, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nani nu ne no. What? Where's my piano? There it is. There's the piano. Excuse me. Please repeat this track ad nauseum because that's how I roll. Okay, so like I was saying, so that marks column number 15, day number 15, if you're doing it that way, right? Nani no ne no. And next up, number 16. Oh, don't cover. Oh, God, Valen. All right, there we go. Hi hu he ho. And let's go. First up, we got the ha. I mean, 1 and 2. And that's all there is to it. All right, check this out. 1, 2, ha. 1, 2, ha. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Done and done. He is just a straight up 1, 2. Now this one might trip you up because usually you're probably used to starting up there in the top left because that's how most characters go, but this one you're starting with the horizontal stroke first, so please do not forget that like I do every single time. 1, 2, he. 1, 2, he. And don't let me ever catch you reading this as hi, because it's not. That's not. Do you want to know how you would say hi in Japanese? Well, you already know that. I mean, if you go right on back to your hiragana, ha is the only way to say hi in Japanese, and that means yes. I mean, come on, you know that, right? I don't have to teach you that. Anyway, that was he. Boom, done it. Who? Just keep on bringing on the easy strokes. You know what I mean? Boom, one stroke right there. That's it. Who? All right. Who? That's it. 1 stroke. Just make sure to keep it sharp. Thank you. Uh-oh. What? Hey. Uh-oh. What? Are you confused? You shouldn't be, but you might be wondering, wait a minute. We had this in hiragana, didn't we? We did, and it's pretty much the exact same thing. It's a freebie. It's the same character as hiragana. Hey, go back to hiragana real quick. Bring me there. Yeah, hey, there it is. Hey. And here's hey in katakana. Whoa, it's a same thing. Snippity snap, same. So you just gave yourself a good old freebie here. Hey. Hey, it's the same thing. All right. Boom, done it. And lastly, ho. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, you go horizontal first. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ho. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ho. And hey, this one's a little longer than I would have liked it, but we're not measuring now, are we? Put away your little ruler there. I see you out with your little stick there, your little, let me measure that. It's a little long, isn't it, Valen? Doesn't look so great. Relax. Doesn't need to be perfect. All right? It's anybody who reads this will know they'll know it's a hoe. Look at that hoe, all right? They know it. And that's it. You did it. Ho. You did it, and you should be proud because you just did ha, he, hu, he, ho. Boom. That's today's hiragana, ladies and gentlemen. We breezed through it, and you know why? They're just so easy. Today's hiragana are just so easy, okay? I mean, katakana, the rest of the katakana, you can see it right here. It's not going to get any harder than this, really. Unlike hiragana, these are all fairly simple and straightforward and easy, all right? So, look, if you've already made it up to this point, you've made it past all the hurdles here with the characters. That's it. Smooth sailing from here on out. But we will continue on with the rest of them, of course, next time, because we don't do 3+ columns a day, do we? We only do 1 or 2. So don't make me, I will expel your ass. I will. I won't, but I will send you back. Don't make me do that. Alright, turn this off, please. Thank you. So, hey, welcome back to Kanji Town. You want to do a kanji today? Because, I think we gotta jump on it and do one, right? We did so far. Watashi, hito, namae, anata, kata, Minna or Minna, chan, which is not a kanji, it's just a word, and kun last time as well, right? I told you don't screw around with these. I don't ever want to see you calling Vin Diesel Diesel-chan. I don't ever want to see it. Shua-chan is okay, but just stick with the plan there, all right? Now today, what are we going to do first? Hey. Giving you a little bit of a freebie here, because you already know how to write this one, right? We did hito already, right? So, hey, you know how to write it, but take a look at this hiragana right here. This is ji, right? We remember how to do ji. We take shi and we add ten. Now it's ji. And this one, it even looks like the English N, right? Ji, oops. It's the only character that's just a consonant, right? The rest of them have vowels on them. Anyway, jin. So you're already thinking, wait a minute, Valen, you told me this was hito now, didn't ya? Well, I did. But I'm going to tell you that, again, like the difference between kun and kimi, context is everything. Now, what is this little squiggly thing here? I mean, usually we use this in English to mean like about $30. You know, it's around 30, right? We usually use that mark as that, but in Japanese, it's used a few different ways. Like something between like 7 to 9 o'clock. They'll use this. They won't use a hyphen. And they will also use this to mean, if they put it before a character, to mean like whatever's coming after this character is a suffix of something. It should be attached to something, right? So you'll see here it says suffix for national of. And you'll probably also see it over here in your old vocab list, right? Jin, suffix meaning a national of. It's not like I read that before I did this class and wrote the exact same thing. So why would I do that? Anyway, the point is, if you're trying to say, for example, you're a Japanese person, right? First of all, we're not going to go over these kanji yet. There's the kanji for Japan, which is Nihon. Nihon. Nihon means Japan. Well, what are you doing, Valen? Give him the respect with the capital letter there. There we go. Japan. However, if you say Nihon Jin, what does that mean? Japanese person. It's just that simple. If you attach hito to the end of, for example, a country or something like that. I mean, there's a lot of them, so I can't go over them, but most of the time it's like a country. If you attach the kanji for hito next to the word for that country, it turns into jin. The pronunciation changes to jin, and it means national of that country. So, likewise, let's say, excuse me. Can I get a selection? There we go. So if we said America jin, I mean, well, technically in Japanese it would be with a K. America jin. What do you think that means? It means American, or national of America, national of the United States, right? And there's a whole bunch more. We could go over them all, but I think we're probably gonna take them as they come in your vocabulary sheet, because they do pop up once in a while if you're following that book, which is what we're gonna do. But just to give you another example, Chugokujin for Chinese person, Kankokujin for Korean person, Kanada-jin, that one's an easy one. Bet you know what that is. Yes, is Canada, right? Canadian. So this is a very, very versatile little kanji here. You already know how to write it, but now you know 2 different ways to pronounce it and use it. Wow, look at that. We're expanding our horizon so quickly here. So that was jin, right? If it's coming as a suffix to something, it's national of, right? Thank you. Good. So, hey, that was an easy one. So what else are we going to throw on in there? Boom. Get your little try-hard hats out. What do we got? Well, you should be able to read this hiragana. by now. If you can't read this hiragana, please head on back to the hiragana videos. What are you doing over here? You think you can sneak into my class and not read hiragana today? You're not allowed to watch this without knowing that. For the rest of you, class, thank you. This is, as you probably are already thinking in your head, sensei. Sensei. Right? Sensei. Okay? And hey, it's right there. It's right under Jing. Because we're following it. Sensei. Teacher. Instructor. Here's something important. Not used when referring to one's own job. Basically, if you are a teacher, do not ever refer to yourself as sensei, because that will make you out to be a pompous ass. Yeah, yes, call me Valen sensei. Oh, don't be like that, please, okay? You might be wondering, well, what would I call myself? You'd call yourself Kyoshi, but we're not going over that today. That's a little bit of a harder kanji that we're gonna do later on. Don't worry about it right now, all right? What I want you to worry about right now is sensei. And as always, you know how to look up that stroke order, am I right? I mean, we've done it a bunch of times now. Sensei. Now you can look up the word here over on Jisho, and it'll come up and it'll tell you teacher, instructor, master. Yeah, I suppose it could be used like that too, but hold your horses on that one. And then you can come over here and you've got both kanji. Click one, check out the stroke order and start with this, right? Nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's once you break it down like this, it doesn't look that difficult, does it? Right? Let's check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sen. Okay, and what do? Hit the old back button once you're ready. Click the second one. Oh my god, there's so many readings for this. Please ignore this for now. Don't worry about it. All right, we don't need to go over this crap right now. Because right now, we're learning one word at a time. Don't overload yourself with all the stuff that pops up because we're not learning that right now, all right? Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Easy peasy. Starts out similarly to sen as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo woo woo. Sensei, right? And oh god, Valen, why did you already do it wrong? 1, 2, straight down, then the middle, then the bottom. I am so used to a lot of kanji that don't do it that way. Let's do that again real quick so I don't screw you up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's the order. So don't be like your old professor here and screw it up, okay? Sensei. Alright? Sensei. Don't use this for yourself, and know that it means teacher. So when you're referring to somebody else, like for example, you're over in the classroom there, and you want to answer that question so bad. Sensei, Mr. Hark, you would say if we were over in the English-speaking world. Mr. Hark, you'd raise your hand. Over in Japan, you'd say, Sensei, Haku Sensei, right? So in a lot of cases, you can use it in place of Mr. when you're referring to a teacher. Or if you're referring to a female, of course, they can use sensei as well. And they can be Mrs. or Miss. Okay? So, often used at schools. But, so you're thinking right now, hey, it means teacher, right? But it can also be used as a kind of honorific suffix for other professions as well. For example, the doctor, right? Instead of saying Dr. Manhattan, is that how you spell Manhattan? Cheese, I hope so. You would say Manhattan Sensei. Manhattan Sensei. Manhattan Sensei. All right. Hey, all right. Why do they do this to me? Manhattan. Wait, is it an A? Yeah, it's an A. Yeah, of course it is. Manhattan Sensei. Okay? Dr. Manhattan. Now, that's just a joke, because if they were actually going to translate the comic book character, Dr. Manhattan, they would probably just say, in katakana, Dr. Manhattan. They like to do that for official names, but if we were actually going to a doctor's office, you wouldn't say Dr. Takahashi. You'd say, Takahashi sensei, thank you for checking my bowels today. Takahashi sensei, I really appreciate that. I don't know what I would have done without you. I can't do that by myself, and I don't want to, so. Sensei can be used for many different ways and reasons, right? But the important thing to know is it's a term of respect, and you need to give respect as often and as best as you can, but you don't ever give it to yourself. All right? Well, I take that back. You should respect yourself, but just not so brazenly in front of other people. Okay? Yeah. Anyway, what are you getting at, Valen? I guess that marks the end of today's lesson. I need you to go ahead and throw this into your rotation. That about does it. So, that was Sensei. Okay. So, thank you all for joining me here today again. You know, last time I talked about Shimura-ken, my beloved. You remember this guy I showed you last time, right? The comedian passed away because of COVID, and boy, do I just feel so sad. But on the topic of Sensei, there's one of his characters. He often plays a doctor. He does all sorts of. Let's look that up, actually. Isha, by the way, is the word for literally for doctor, not for the abbreviation for doctor. That's a whole other lesson. But he plays so many different characters in all of his different skits, and Dr. Shimura is one of my most beloved of all of his characters. I do recommend you go and check out his show called Daijoubu da, right? Or look up Bakatono, again, Lord Idiot. He'll bring on the comedy. He'll bring on the laughs, the tears, the jeers, and you'll be able to make use of your freshly learned kanji as well. And you'll hear somebody saying "Sensei" as they point to Shimura-ken as he is pretending to be a doctor on television. Okay, so I do suggest you go and have fun with that. All right, be careful watching anime and stuff. All right, I say this a lot. Everybody comes on in and they want to learn Japanese through watching anime or reading manga. I mean, look, if that floats your boat, well, you go ahead and do that. But I'm gonna warn you. I'm warning you with peace and love that it's probably not the best way to study Japanese. Okay? I mean, I want you to just imagine for a second that somebody in Japan, for example, is studying English by watching Pirates of the Caribbean, or I don't know, any Lord of the Rings, or Game of Thrones, or something. Like, you have to be very careful learning a language when you're watching entertainment, because the stuff that they use in entertainment is completely different from what's actually used in real life. So if you want to sound like a complete freak, you can go and learn how to speak Japanese while watching Inuyasha, I guess. You know, Kagome! Inuyasha! You know, that's not how people talk. Come on. If there's any slaying of demons going on, then you're probably not learning colloquial Japanese, right? I don't think so. So that is one of the questions I like to answer over here. And another question we got was, what about apps and stuff? I pulled up this app on my phone, and it's showing me all about Japanese. I'm learning through the app. Again, if that floats your boat, well, you go ahead and do that. But if you want old Professor Valen's advice, I wouldn't rely on the apps. If you're using them as flashcards to help you study stuff that you should already be writing, then that's fine, but I would not solely be trying to learn Japanese through an app. I guess everybody learns differently, but I really think that if you're not writing the characters in a notebook, you are missing out on very important brain connection forming time. Okay, so yeah, I would use those only as supplementary material, and otherwise I would stay away from them. Okay, good question. And hey, who do we got here? So we got some new followers too. Thank you all once again. We got Tokalicious, thank you. We've got In Arrow. We've got Nezuko337. I wonder what anime you're watching. We've got Ali Salim1122, Joanna C. Nikchi9, and Jazombie. Jazombie just followed us a little while ago. Thank you all. Thank you all over on the YouTubes as well. I know you're there. I don't actually have your names in front of me on this list because I'm a completely professional streamer that always prepares before he goes live. You know. But thank you all. Really appreciate it. We're keeping the class going. I am very happy to see that everybody is following along. I keep getting really nice comments in my inbox telling me I've done it. Look at my hiragana. Look at how far I've come. Your method is great. I love you, Valen. I love you, and I want to send you money, and I want to subscribe and follow to you, and I never want to stop watching you or sending you money ever. That's what everybody keeps saying. And look, I know. Relax, okay? But I do appreciate it. What can I say? Anyway, I do think I've gone on enough. I think that's enough for today, right? So, again, thank you guys. I will see you next time, so take care.